Have you ever wondered what the price of Bitcoin would be if it completely replaced the dollar as the world reserve currency? If you have, you've come to the right place. Today we're going to go down that rabbit hole and see what kind of carrots we can pull out of it. Let's get into it. Cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin in particular, have proven themselves to be very relevant in the world of economics and finance. And with that comes the obvious question, what's it worth? It's a tricky question because not a lot of goods and services are denominated in Bitcoin. When Bitcoin is accepted as payment, the good or service is usually denominated in dollars, and then an exchange rate is applied to figure out how much Bitcoin is needed for payment. So when we approach this question, we have to get a bit creative. And that's the disclaimer for this episode. It's going to be a bit theoretical, and we're not making an official forecast for Bitcoin price. That being said, here we go. Last month, we did a video on what the price of gold would be hypothetically if the US decided to go back every dollar in existence with the gold reserves that it held. For Bitcoin, we can do something similar with some caveats. To my knowledge, the US government doesn't have any Bitcoin they keep as currency reserves. So instead, we'll look at the total current supply of Bitcoin. According to Coinbase, there were 18.632 million Bitcoin that have been mined as of February 17th, 2021. We'll use that number for our calculations. The M2 money supply reported by the Federal Reserve was $19.414 trillion as of the beginning of February. We'll use that number for our calculation as well. So if we imagined a world where the supply of all the US dollars were backed up by all the Bitcoin, then we just divide the money supply by the Bitcoin supply, and we see that each Bitcoin would be worth $1,042,131. That's a long way off from the current value of $52,149 as of market close on February 17, 2021. So if the US wanted to use Bitcoin to back up its currency, it would have to set the price at about $1 million per coin. And that's assuming it could get all the Bitcoin in its control to be able to do that. Again, this is hypothetical, not a forecast. You may be asking at this point, what was the point of the video? We're going to be using this metric in our future videos, and I wanted to make sure that we had something people could check out if they wanted to go a little deeper into how this metric is being calculated. Perhaps a bigger takeaway is that the Federal Reserve keeps printing money, and as it does that, it's going to take more and more of things like Bitcoin, gold, or silver that have relatively fixed supplies if they ever wanted to back up the dollar with anything real and maintain confidence in its value. If you found this episode useful, please give it a thumbs up, and I hope you will consider subscribing to this channel so we can continue to deliver you more valuable insights about monetary issues and how it could impact your life. If you didn't find it useful, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. And let us know in the comments section below that I shouldn't make videos with such great clickbait, and just tell us once and for all when I should buy some Bitcoin. Either way, I'll see you in the next video.